Time now for our international press review in the papers. Chris Moore's here. Chris, beginning in Zimbabwe.
That's right, Mark. Yes, Zimbabwe very much in the headlines this morning's press, as you'd expect. A look back at the electoral weekend. The Citizen, the South African paper, South Africa, Zimbabwe's neighbour. They have a picture of an election official looking through the electoral register in a constituency there. Election officials obviously very much in the spotlight. The Independent, the British paper, they say, look back at attendance this record, saying that millions of Zimbabweans went out to vote, but despite the turnout in this landmark election, state TV was more interested in showing cartoons and 1970s football.
Interesting stuff indeed. Now, big row in France over the League Cup final.
Staying with football, yes, the French League Cup final this weekend. Paris Saint-Germain beating Northerners Lens in that, but there's a lot of controversy surrounding this match over a banner unfurled by the PSG fans, branding the Lens fans inbred, unemployed paedophiles. L'Equipe, the French sports daily, leads on that. You can see a picture of the banner. Dehors is the headline, Get Out, showing what they think of the fans who unveiled this banner, saying it's a shameful message that destroyed the party. If you look in Aujourd'hui en France, there's a little cartoon there, and you can see two PSG supporting skinheads asking for tickets to the film Chez les Ch'tis. Now, the Ch'tis is the nickname given to people from northern France, the area around Lens and Lille and Calais. And Bienvenue chez les Ch'tis is a film, a hit comedy which has just come out, seeking to deconstruct some of the negative stereotypes of the northern French. The message in Aujourd'hui en France there is really, this is not really very timely or sensitive behaviour from the PSG fans.
Well, it's a very funny film. You've seen it.
It's great.
I was at the game, the League Cup final, which, despite this controversy over the banner, passed off without any problems there. I mean, there was a great atmosphere between the two fans, but certainly the people who unfurl things like that certainly
there's a line between banter and provocation, isn't there?
Yeah, indeed, certainly. And sadly, most football clubs have that sort of small element who seem to ruin it for everybody and give everybody a bad name. But it was a cracking game and a very controversial result. Last-minute penalty won it for PSG. Remarkable stuff. Anyway, sorry, move on. Less football, more action. Go on.
Die Welt, the German paper. Now, you may remember a man by the name of Simon Mann.
Yes.
He's up on trial in Equatorial Guinea for his alleged role in a 2004 coup attempt. And apparently he's implicated Mark Thatcher, the son of the former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, for allegedly seeking to help out there. And Die Welt says that the Daily Telegraph, the British paper, has managed to catch up with Mark Thatcher, and he was just lounging in a blasé manner on his yacht in the south of Spain, very unperturbed by the whole thing. But Die Welt says that his mother is likely to be slightly worried about it all.
So he faces which charge?
He faces a charge of leading a coup.
And obviously very, very serious sentence against him. He's there on his yacht. Well,
attempted coup planning, I should say.
OK, sir, what's next?
Haaretz, the Israeli paper, has an unusually tabloid-esque headline. Motor racing body mum as president accused in Nazi role-playing sex scandal. This is in reference to a little article in the News of the World yesterday about Boss Mosely, Formula One boss, who has been caught, it seems, in some uncompromising positions. You can see some images of them there, a very well-placed checkered flag. The News of the World described this as a depraved Nazi-style SM orgy in a torture dungeon. Embarrassing in itself, and perhaps even more embarrassing as Max Mosley is the son of former British fascist leader Oswald Mosley.
It's funny how all the strings sort of like come to the same kind of knot, isn't it? Chris, thank you very much for that. Lots for you to digest there in the world's press. I can't stop laughing at the use of that checkered flag. Fantastic stuff. You're watching France 24. Stay with us.